How can I improve my brand? Well, first of all, you want to make sure that your brand is consistent. So if you're choosing a new name, you don't want to try to be clever. You want it to say who you are and what you do. And there is one of the things that I did, and this is back to the podcast, there is a marketing book called Scientific Advertising by Claude Hopkins, which was written in 1923. So we're almost at the century mark of this book. This book it's in public domain now. And what I did 8 or 9 years ago is one February, I set out to another marketer, David Ogilvy from Ogilvy Mather, which was a big advertising company. His recommendation was everyone in advertising or marketing needs to read Claude Hopkins' book, Scientific Advertising, 7 times. And it's a short book, but it's really dense. So my plan was, and I'd read it 2 or 3 times. So my plan was then every morning I'd wake up, I would read the chapter aloud 3 times, and then on the 4th time I'd record it. And again, these chapters are not big. They're like 4 or 5 pages. Chapter 20 is about how to name your business. So if you're ever thinking about how to name your business, I would recommend just going to that, and you could even search for Scientific Advertising, Funeral Futurist, and so you'll see the text there, you'll hear my audio, and then you'll also hear my interpretation. And this is what I like to do. I like to connect the dots of what's out there in the general e-commerce or general commerce business, and how does it apply to funeral service. So he says, do not be clever. Then from there, I want to make sure that all of your online accounts are consistent. So whatever your domain name is, and then your handles to your different social media, you can go to a service, an online service called Namecheck without the E and the C, and you could just put that in. So if you were to go there and put in Funeral Futurist, you're going to see that a bunch of them, including the domains, are gone. But if you're trying to check out something for yourself, you could go in there and test them and see, this has been taken or that's been taken. So I would check that out. But again, you want to make it, you don't want to be, I know Oprah doesn't have her interviews anymore, but let's just roll the clock back and just think, if you were on Oprah's couch and she said, no, where should people get a hold of you? You could say, just reach me at Robin Heppel, or just reach me at Funeral Futurist. And it'd be the same for Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, what have you, website. So that's what you want. You just want consistency. Make sure your logos are consistent. Make sure that you're using the same colors, and also when you're creating your social graphics, that they're consistent as well. And if at all possible, use real people. So when and I stress this with our cremation arrangement website clients, try not to use too much stock photography. Have a picture of a real person on that homepage. And because people's BS detectors are going off, and they, is this a scam? And we know that there are some scams out there, some based out of Colorado, and you want to make sure that there are that people want to do business with a real person. So have someone as the face of the brand, or if it's your funeral home, then show everyone.